Should be.
Won't budge.
A tangle of rope work blocks it up. Need a stronger hand from your favorite books? Not a pleasant way to die.
Was a pleasant way to die, is it?
You need to see this. Almost there. The lift should be freed now.
These beams look fragile. Will they hold?
Would you rather climb?
If it were up to me, I wouldn't be here to begin with. Can't beat the snow. My sisters and I used to have snowball fights all the time. Of course, they always had to win. What about you?
I once went to Cambridge with my mentor, Nicolas Fatio de Didier, to visit his friend Isaac. Now, Mr. Newton is a great scientist, but he and Nicolas did drone on. Looking out the window, I saw white. I went into the courtyard. Snowflakes drifted slowly down. I'd like to say I'm embarrassed to admit this, but I danced in the snow in the courtyard at Cambridge University. Not gonna ask for help?
Enough! Did you hear that?
Yes. Nearby. I can help. Careful. They need...
I think I used to count my wolf kills on one hand. that harvester switched form?
Physical to spectral, they do that. Running away, are we?
Any blood's that thing have?
Move, Red.
Where'd you go, you wee bastard?
I'm here.
Oh, I don't like this. Bending the rules, are we?
Get the hell out of there!
Any blood's that thing have?
Crows answer its call.
Harvester. I wonder how many other species of scourge New Eden has in store.
Perish the thought.
These body parts scream manifest my spectre. Present yourself! Reinforcements! God, you're tougher than a gadfly. For my soul.
That specter's looking for a body.
This one's protected.
Is it just me, or...?
I felt it too. You did well back there. I might have to increase your pay.
Had your doubts, did you?
Don't get cocky. There's always more to learn. Key thing about a scourge?
A scourge is made of many spectres merged.
Not always. A harvester, for example, is a scourge born of a single spectre. A scourge will always seek a new physical body, often made of different materials. Very poor. Perhaps you'd prefer an easier question? On the nature of a ghost, perhaps?
Ghosts have ties, objects through which they're bound to someone living.
You are the opposite of Charles. Good at the practical, terrible at the academic. I hope it's enough.
Do you hear that?
Over here.
Oh, buddy.
Did you see that?
Let's follow it.
There's a name. Rebecca Hardgrave.
Please, I am lost without you.
Look to me.
Great!
Watch out. Spectre possession.
Have a bit of this. Is that the sound of a corpse cocking its gun?
way to pass could be up there.
Where are you? Oh, there.
Oh there! Wait!
Why leave me like this? Where are you? Oh, there.
Sharpen up! Are you Rebecca Hardgrave?
That's my name, yes. How may I help you?
Are you the one who's attracting the wolves?
Wolves? What wolves? Who are you exactly?
I'm Antea Duarte. This is Red McWraith. We're Banishers. Do you know what that means?
Banishers? That means you can speak to the living on behalf of the dead.
That's part of it, yes. Why, do you have someone in mind?
Ferdinando Miller. My Fardy. Death parted us, but my love is strong. I came back for him. I love him so. But not once has he come to see me. I must know why.
There's no delicate way to ask.
We left civilization in New Eden town for the cold desert. It was hell. As we walked, I fell into a daze. I remember little after that. Fardy was at my side, as ever, when I opened my eyes.
How did you meet?
It was market day. I'll never forget it. I saw him through the crowd. Our eyes met. I didn't know it then. I could not admit it to myself, not at first. But I had to have him. And in the end, I did.
New Eden's a big place. Where can we find him?
We were on our way to Fort Jericho. It was to be a new beginning for us both.
If you know where he is, why not?
I've tried. At first I was able to visit him. In the quiet, as he slept, I'd watch over him. But now, something hinders me. I cannot reach him. I must know that he is well.
We have to go now.
Find him, please.
Silent.
What are you thinking?
It's more of a feeling. Something's wrong.
Your senses are sharpening. She certainly didn't tell us everything.
The new Smiths, Thickskin and Kate, have always been as fire and ice. But with Red and Antea gone, little remained to keep the sisters together. A chasm of grief and rage yawned between them. Their bridges burned, and the camp stared into the abyss.
Get back up! With you.
They never learn, do they? That corpse is gonna shoot.
You got this, pal. Can I get to this one? Ah!
Eyes peeled.
Die, you bastard!
Once more with feeling. Throwing a tantrum, are we? Something wicked is tied to this. Something has me. Wards. A ward restrains me.
Bloody mongrel!
I can't, Rory. I am warded. I cannot.
That's a void breach, all right. Should we jump in?
Reinforcements!
Quicken yourself.
Die, you bastard! There's more of them.
I think we've missed it.
Piss off!
No more friends.
When of corpse is this art?
over yet.
Away with you! Kiss for you. Might wait for this now.
No, this isn't good. One down. Now the others. Trouble's about. I see no more pillars. Take care. The place is warded. I can't, Rory. A ward restrains me. The ward's power is gone.
You are not released, but exiled. Won't you?
Peaceful place. In different times.
Before the nightmare's influence, you mean?
Let's reach the fort and a fire and warm you up.
Still impressive.
Here lie the bodies of Ethel and Benjamin Bligh.
Nice gravestone. Must have been wealthy.
These body parts scream manifest my spectre.
Reveal yourself! Why do I get the feeling that we're sick ducks?
There's a tough. Did we miss a few?
Have some of this!
Can I join in too?
Bust! Away with you!
I feel something close.
Trouble ahead. Spectres are attacking the fort.
See no ground! Hold fire! That fellow's not dead! Trevor, I said hold your fire!
I have another in sight. Heads up!
Die, you bastard!
Hogging all the fun.
Hold there! None in, none out. Not living nor dead.
Name's Red McCraith. I'm obviously a banisher. Open the door there. I've business within.
Your business is, if you'll excuse my articulating the evident, not my business. I have my orders. You can't come in.
I hear you, friend. What's your name?
My name's Andrew White, and you seem a pleasant fellow. I like a Scot, me, but standing here, I'm on duty. And when I'm on duty, I'm not your friend. Listen, mate, folk in here have problems enough, and I can't be disobeying orders. Either priests or Pennington would have my guts, and I fancy neither.
Bennington knows me. He'll know I can help.
I'm sure he does. But put one dead man down, and 3 come back next day. Round here, sweet victory fast turns bitter. Bottom line is, the captain is indisposed, and I'll not add your complications to the pile. Now, you want to lend a hand? Mrs. Priest and her party are overdue. You can't miss the outpost. It looks out across the valley. If you could find her, and make sure she doesn't die, you'd surely gain her favor. And favor, as they say, opens doors.
Get in a fight and find your boss and dig her out of whatever hole she's in. All right. I can do that.
They have Spectre troubles. Let's first clear the nearby nest to relieve the fort, then deal with the missing.
How holds the fort?
How holds the fort? Precariously, that's how. Our strength dwindles, and we'll soon run out of powder. Priest took Williams and that other fella, and off they went, scavenging for supplies. They've not yet returned.
It's dangerous out there. The scavenger may easily become the carrion.
Heard any good scuttle lately?
The dead are coming, and you want to gossip.
Right.
Find our friends, Banisher.
I'll try. As soon as I take care of the spec.
Knocks at their gates. No wonder they won't open.
They don't have a choice. Another attack may overrun them.
Might be near. There's a trail to follow in the snow. More coming.
Come and get your breakfast, boys. Away with you!
You're within gun range, Red.
Never-ending spectres. The folk will run out of powder.
These pests don't spring from nowhere.
Get back up!
Eyes peeled. That's it. That's the place. Fill in the hole. Bury them all.
That should buy the fort a little time.
Let's hope it's not too late for the famous Mrs. Priest. Looks like you're walking.
Looks like it. Something's nearby.
Where is it?
I feel a draft.
From the invisible. The mountain is awash with spectres.
Did the foraging party really come this way?
That would explain why they haven't returned.
I feel a draft.
From the invisible.
What is lurking here?
Time to work, Banisher. I suppose we should follow.
Aye, he said survivor. Let's hurry.
This one's not been dead long.
Let's hope he stays that way.
Doors blocked on the other side.
Looks like they were taken by surprise.
Now this place looks like the drawings on the map.
If the map is correct, the treasure must be hidden nearby.
I think this area is similar to the map's instructions.
They never learn, do they?
Brought more friends.
Make a run for it!
Die, you!
She's being overrun! Come on!
If the map is correct, the treasure must be hidden nearby. doing that.
Sebastian! I don't know how long I can keep this up. My bolt is shot!
Behind you!
Spectre, going for a meat suit.
Away with you!
Get the hell out of there!
Why do I get the feeling we're sick ducks? Die, you bastard! Are you sure you're not hurt?
I'm fine. Stop fussing. A timely arrival. You'll be Haskell's Banishers. Thank you. Thank you both.
You can see me.
Clear as day, just as I can see. This is my husband. I am Helen Priest.
Antea Duarte. This is my partner, Red McGrath.
It is rare that the living can see the lingering dead.
All I know is one day I woke after 7 long years of grief, and my Sebastian was back. It was as if my prayers had at last been answered. That was enough for me.
In times of danger, I am duty-bound to protect the woman I love. You understand?
What was it like for you? After my own death, I floated outside of time, without knowing what was happening to me.
Floating outside of time. Yes, that's exactly it.
True love finds a way. That's all that matters.
Andrew White sent us. He thought you might be in trouble. Plainly, you needed your guardian angel.
We needed more than one. Thanks to you, we'll resupply the camp. Matthews and Williams did not die in vain.
This was a risky expedition. But Helen had no choice. If the survivors were to rely on Pennington alone, the fort would have already fallen.
I suspect that's so. Sometimes difficult choices must be made. That's courage.
All the courage in the world will be worthless if those in command won't match it.
Pennington did this while monsters relentless besieged the fort. But make no mistake, these men's deaths are on the captain's conscience. If he has one.
How so?
7 years ago, a plague came to New Eden. Pennington quarantined the sick in the mines, walled them up. They were dark times. Hard times. None knew what the morrow would bring. We all lost much. Too much. As second in command, Sebastian volunteered to stay. Walled in with the others, he held out the longest. He died a hero. And now the Forsaken are rising. They demand revenge.
Who would blame them? I watched them die. Soldiers and miners, sick and hungry, begging for help they knew would never come.
Captain Pennington has much blood on his hands.
I'm sorry. You've been through a lot.
We have. We are...
We should get back to the...
I'm afraid I locked us in when I broke the latch.
If there's a way out, we'll find it.
Lock looks broken. I doubt that gate will ever open again.
Easy as pie.
Nah, but you can't cook.
Impressive. You Banishers are quite something.
That's all her. I'm just there.
A Banisher marched with my father's infantry. Good for morale, he said.
Soldiers usually carry their ghosts with them. War is good for our business.
I take it that's how you met. I know a soldier when I see him fight.
I never worked for the army, but something like that.
We'll come back for you, my friend.
My sympathies.
All of this for 2 miserable powder boxes. How low has Pennington brought us?
If you didn't like him, why did you follow him?
I followed his reputation, but he's no longer the same man.
What would you do in his place?
I'm doing it. He sits behind his walls waiting for them to fall, and I'm out here fighting to live. We're fighting for our lives. The captain is in the way.
These internal conflicts are a risk for the stability of the fort.
A necessary risk for the survival of all. But I agree. This must end. You may leave the crates. I'll send someone back for them.
Yeah, the path should be quiet. We cleared the area of the Spectre's nest.
Well, that's a relief. Follow me. open the gates!
Priests! What are you lot waiting for? Open the gates!
Go talk to Pennington. Make him understand, if you can.
Where can I find him?
He hides in his office. You'll find him there.
Good day to you.
Where are the others? Williams and the other chap?
Matthews. We were ambushed. They fell.
May God have mercy on their souls.
There's ammo in the elevator. Send Shepard and Abbott to bring it back.
You can't kill it, but you can slow it down.
This is pointless.
Good day to you.
Miss, I'm the Hunter Flora Abbott, and I never...
It is rare, but
I heard about you when you first arrived.
she died. She's with...
Sad to hear it. I probably can't help.
What do you know?
If I did, would you listen?
How are you?
I do my work and do it well.
What can you tell?
Not my favorite person, if I'm honest, but...
Talk to me of...
I've worked for worse. I'm able and I give him no trouble. In return, he respects me. That makes him an excellent judge of...
So you hunt for...
I serve, in my way, before the curse.
How did you end up in New Eden? You won't mind me saying that you're not like most people here.
And yet, I am a New Englander. Born on a farm not far from Boston, but always preferred the wild. In time, I came to love it.
I'll take my leave.
I'll not stop you.
Greetings. Welcome to Ingersoll's General Store. I'm Bathsheba Ingersoll.
A comb. Very funny.
I met your friend Miss Duarte briefly in New Eden Town. I'm so sorry for your loss. She seemed
And she seemed eager to leave town as quickly as possible.
The shopkeeper must hear everything that goes on.
You assume me to be a gossip monger?
What can you tell me about Captain Pennington?
He lets me trade. I like the man.
What can you...
I like her. Though she's impetuous. Terse, even. She fancied thinking about it. No.
More generally...
Well, it's cold. Folk are hungry more often than not. But Ingersoll's is up.
Tell me about your...
The original Ingersoll's in Boston was grand and fine, but it burned. But before Natty could return home, my husband died. Then came the curse.
You never wanted to do anything?
My husband was prosperous and affluent. I was young and clever. The store is my business. I
must take my leave.
And may God...
No Ferdinando here.
Good day, sir. Nathaniel Sather, right?
Mr. Sather remains to be seen. You have, as my granny would say, the power to talk the back...
little of interest. I believe John was down the flooded mine. That can't have been...
Huh? You never know who'll take to soldiering.
You say that, and I defer to your...
More generally, how fares Fort Jericho?
It's cold. Our clothes are inelegant, the walls are drab. There's no music, no... Boston isn't much of a city, but I miss it.
You can paint a turnip red, but it still won't be an apple.
True, but stack enough red-painted turnips about the place, and even...
What do you think of Helen Priest, then?
I'd put her in charge if I could. She's bright, trustworthy. Think people here are desperate. They're sick.
What can you tell me about...
The captain. His depth of experience is inspiring. But we should respect our elders.
You seem a chatty fella.
We see precious few new faces around here.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm from Boston. I love it very much. So much more live. The music, the colour and the splendour.
What are you doing here, then?
I'm the shop boy. When the store moves, I move with it. I came with them to New Eden, intending to quickly return. They took me on when I was just a boy. I've no family.
I must go.
And I for you.
How often, Abigail, must we have this fight? How often must we argue?
We shall argue until you hear me.
I hear you all too well. I hear a hoggish harridan, a narrow nag, a selfish shrew.
One of these days, I shall poison your soul.
And the day before, I'll take you to the highest cliff and push you off it.
Captain Pennington.
No time, no way out, no hope, no way in. No time at all.
Captain Pennington, sir.
Mr. McWraith, you live.
There's work to be done.
Work? You had work, a mission. To bring one last glimmer of hope, to gladden our hearts before the pit takes us all.
You secretive bastards haven't helped.
The job is done. There's no more hope and little enough time. All that remains is the pit. Welcome to the last stand, McWraith. Welcome to the end.
I wouldn't surrender just yet, Captain. I found Helen Priest. We brought supplies.
A waste of effort on both accounts.
Hardly. We saved a life. Resupplied, you may save more.
For the sake of what? For the sake of days, a week perhaps? You've saved no one. You've prolonged the terror. The dead will come. Our throats will feel their bony fingers soon enough. The end is inevitable.
It is if you will not act. You're the officer, take command. Surely you can't intend to do nothing.
You sound like Priest. She has changed. Her return to Fort Gerald, I believe she did not fully grieve her husband's loss. Returning to this, she'll join the lieutenant soon enough. When our defence is
Fair to say your tactical
The town was doomed to fall to the curse. We disagreed on. No Smith gathered the bold and the governor let the affair flock to him. We never agreed on.
The new Smiths are holed up in the woods.
They may leave for Boston, but the curse will follow.
As the
lumps and bumps can smooth themselves.
Why did you come to New Eden, Captain? Why here?
Far from the many wars we fight, you mean? I'd shot enough Frenchmen and more than enough Indians.
Did no one come with...
Keep to your business, son, not mine.
It's just, there's a portrait hanging on...
I had a wife and daughter once. I did my duty and had the fortune to return alive. That's all. We who are intimate with water.
I thought that too. I was wrong. Silence allowed my ghosts to prosper.
If ever I do tell.
How do things...
Little has changed. The dead flood from the mines. The clock of our extinction ticks on. We may no more defeat the dead than...
You must at least...
We lack much, yet we are still alive. How is that, do you think? We hold to the last. We resist.
Well, that's something what...
I fail to see the appeal of this slow agony.
How unfortunate. Because thanks to you...
Permission to take my...
And if I refuse it?
Are you trying to recruit me, Captain? Do you really think I'd take the King's shilling?
If I were to offer enough shillings, I'm sure of it. I need no new lieutenants. But if you wish, you may stay. This key unlocks the unused watchtower. You'll bill it while you're here.
On the one hand, a captain beaten by the world. On the other, his rival, haunted and mutinous.
In a fort besieged by vengeful specters.
Behind all the shit, there's something else. Something darker. A store. Ferdinando's?
Rebecca had a plan for herself and Ferdinando.
Closed. Are we in the right place? Anyone home? No one.
Papers in Miller's name. We're in the right place.
Keep looking. What is this?
A sanza. It's a musical instrument. It's Bantu, from southern Africa. Spectral traces around his bed. Rebecca, I presume.
I wonder, was he happy to see her? Vardy reads English extensively.
Well, nobody's perfect.
He's making protective amulets.
He's making useless trinkets.
He works hard to keep it away.
What is he afraid of? What don't we know? Let's search the store.
He's organized.
Disorganized traders lose money. He's making useless trinkets. Surprisingly high quality wares.
Can't be many left in New Eden with the means to buy. He's doing surprisingly well for himself.
Where did he get the inventory?
Rebecca's will. She was rich. She left him a lot.
That's where he got the inventory.
No, the list matches his sales record.
Touch my money and I'll drop you. What are you doing here? Thieving, no doubt.
I'm no thief, Mr. Miller. I'm the Banisher. I brought Helen Priest back to the fort.
A banisher? Thieves lie. How do you know my name?
'Tis my business to know.
Red McCraith.
If you are a banisher of ghosts, I have business for you. I'll pay.
I spoke to Rebecca. 'Tis she who haunts you. She sent me to find you. She worries for you. Says she loves you.
The English have a word for that. Hogshite.
Was she lying? You inherited her estate.
Whichever. It matters not. You're a banisher. It is your job to get rid of her. Can you not just do your work?
Easy, Mr. Miller. Now, I'll need to examine Rebecca's belongings.
I sold them. All of them.
You did? To who?
I don't know. People. I wrote it down. In the register. Read it, if you wish.
2 recent sales, to the blacksmith and to Ingersoll's store.
A storekeeper here's
I'm a busy man.
How are things?
Look around you. Have you heard the sound of their bodies? I am a man of courage. I don't know what you people have done to this country.
What think you of Helen Priest?
I don't think of Ellen Priest.
What can you
He has no problem with me. He respected Rebecca's wishes. He gave me what was mine. My freedom. Her estate. And when them who saw different complained,
You've put quite the effort.
You poked about my house.
I know my business. So out of generosity, here's the truth. None of it works. Not the wreath, not the amulet. None of it works. Pretty though.
His brooch is working.
It works. She hasn't come back. I can sleep now.
Ah, the visits in your sleep.
Yes, I hear her calling, whispering my name. She won't leave me alone. She's an Akishi, a dick.
I need a job. Farewell to...
You know where to find me.
He'd sold it all. Everything she'd owned. And fast.
Why the hurry?
If we track her things down, perhaps they'll tell us.
Please excuse my husband. He really is as unpleasant.
Red McCraith, ma'am.
Are you indeed? Thanks to you, me and my husband.
Anything to...
Ferdinando Miller has been the talk of the town lately. He has had... I like the lad. He's polite, help.
He's Ferdinando...
Oh, well... People say he was involved, but people say all kinds of preposterous things. Mind you, the lady did die on the way.
Helen Priest seems to get the work done.
The captain trusts her with his life. So do I. John adores her. I like having a...
What's your thoughts on Penn?
He gave John a job. That was good. He saw John's promise. I'd say he's a good leader.
Your husband won't mind?
No. Why would he?
She doubts you're in.
They need to worry about me, ma'am.
Good. My husband and I...
Then you have my admiration. Sustaining such close...
You don't know how good you...
You and your husband...
I have a roof above my head. My belly is red. We suffered for many years.
Do you not find it dangerous out?
I thank you for your concern, but we live how we...
I'll let you get back...
If you need anything.
Now, Mr. Peabody, I shall drain the first boil. Ready?
Same sodding question every sodding time. No, I'm not done well ready.
Excellent. Then we'll begin.
Be careful, goddarn it! Careful! Ah!
I know. I know.
Are those your records?
Yes. Perhaps someday they may help someone. My apologies. I did not wish to hush you. Welcome to the infirmary.
I'm a Banisher.
Red. A pleasure to see a friendly face.
Time.
Mr. Peabody's illness is unsightly. Fort Jericho has a history of contagion.
What?
Not my place to say.
I must insist.
Insist all you like. I'll not say. However, on an entirely unrelated subject.
Scrofula. Cured, some say, by the touch of a king.
Not many king.
No. There's just me and my professional
Did you not fear infection?
If I did.
What's the...
I don't see folk much. I stay...
No visitors?
Helen Preece comes when she can. Captain Pennington would sometimes...
What can you tell me about?
He fought King Philip in the Wampanoag. Led his company well, I'm told. It's not for me to like...
Tell me about...
The bold lieutenant's widow. He's dead some years now. She's as much a soldier as her husband was. A fighter. Commanding.
I think I know how that... What about you?
Oh, I'm alive and well.
You're a good soul.
I do my best.
So?
That, sir...
I'm a personable man.
That's not the same thing. I was sick as a...
I fell in love with a Banisher. One of the best. Spent the happiest years of my life with her.
And where are they now?
Antea died in the meeting house in New Eden Town.
Ah, that was you.
Farewell.
Farewell.
Who the hell are you? Queen?
Well, I've met Mary II, and she's a little...
The Banisher come to gloat at sick old Cotton Peabody.
Where did you fight, soldier?
None of your business.
This comrade is my note.
You're no soldier. You're a brawler. I'm a proper soldier, me. Self-made, too. Left the family fought under the captain himself, I did. And followed him here and joined the train band.
When did you get...
What's it to you? I'm not so...
When I'm sick... What's the...
No one tattles to me. Captain came by once. Worried for Andrew.
There's a lot of it about. White's...
He sees ghosts in his sleep. His dream.
Tell me about the captain.
Let you get back to him. The captain is the best of us, and I'm proud to serve him. Not that he calls no more. Suppose he has too much on his plate. Times.
Tell me about Helen Preece.
Lieutenant's wife. Stood second to the captain herself. Now she's...
How's life about...
What do you want to hear?
As you were, Mr. Peeb.
Not like I can go...
Perhaps there's a key. Ferdinando was a slave. She was his owner.
A better deal for her than for him.
She kept that quiet.
As if it were of no consequence.
Storeroom. Locked.
Good day to you.
Good day, mate.
Red McCraith.
Nah, too bad. We could use a fellow like you. I teach some of the lads here.
I shoot well. Where did you learn?
In the war, mate.
King Philip's War.
Aye. Joined up soon as I came. Shooting came natural. Once, I shot a man down from...
Tell me. How about Captain?
Captain? I don't know him. He keeps... You'd blame the curse, but he's always been a close-mouthed so-and-so.
Pennington's family died.
I didn't say they died. Though, maybe they did.
Helen Priest.
They don't let women go to war. But for her, they should make an exception. I've fought side by side with many a good man.
How about you tell me more about yourself?
Mate, all you need to know is I'm the finest shot this side.
I'll be on my...
And may the way be good to you, mate. Another curse.
Good to see you living.
Our folk do it.
They're farmers, most of them. Shopkeepers. House. Fighting fit in my arse. But we hold against the fight's not fair.
Life's unfair. Armour up.
Right, I used to think that too. Mind you.
You had any good
I'd spill it if I have it.
We've known an officer or three, you and me.
In nigh on 20 years' service, I've not met a commander more efficient. But that was then and this is now. He's not the man he was.
What think you know?
Wow, she's like her husband. Oh, she reminds me of my old mum. The Queen of Topsfield Common, we used to call her.
Did you know Sebastian?
I surely did. Good man, hell of a soldier. Had kingly ideals, but did not strut like a crow in the gutter. Hero is an ill-used tag. Often.
Peaceful watch.
Back already?
Too soon.
I'll take my...
I'll not stop you.
Pretty. The work, I mean.
Not our ghost eye, though. Let's try the forge.
1, tuppence, 3 and 6, 3 florins, half a crown. Greetings.
We're doing...
Thank you for your visit.
Could be worse. Could be underground.
Banishers, may I have a word?
Helen, something wrong?
Apologies for disturbing your rest. I'm afraid it can't wait. What did you think of the captain?
I saw an officer alone. A proud man
I did not see the tyrant you described.
Inaction is tyranny. He will not act, but...
I do not disagree.
I too was a soldier. Broken and haunted. With Anthea's help,
Leave Pennington to me. The good folk of the fort need your help. You are Banishers. The dead. I would like you to go into the mines and find out what enrages them so. I would like you to do.
And while we deal with the hordes of angry spectres, what shall you be doing?
When the mines are purged, I'll oust Pennington.
Much goes on around here, and
I try, and I could.
how's morale about the fort?
The fort has known better days. Folk deserve better. They fought so hard and lost so much.
What brought...
I came with Sebastian. Willingly, mind you. My father was a... Sebastian courted me for 3 years. And here we are.
Is it your belief that Pennington's quarantine lies at the heart of the problem?
What else? He walled them in. Miners, nursing. I'll brook his callous...
How goes it?
I'm not sure. I had never let go of my grief. I was bereft, empty. My husband died in the dark with nothing but my handkerchief. If each worthwhile thing in life is to be lived, and then when it is gone, to be grieved.
Love is all.
And yet I cannot hold him.
All things are fleeting. Gaze upon the ghost.
Yes, 'tis a blessing and a curse. Yet let us make the most of time.
Where do we go?
There is a second tunnel into the mines. The entryway was... Getting there will not be easy, but the barricade should fall without...
Underground again.
If it soothes you, I too am taking a significant risk. The captain has... Some years ago in New Eden Town, the captain locked up and...
We should go.
Then it's agreed. When you're ready, take the hoist to the waterfall, near the outpost you first found me. From there, it is not far to the tunnel. Keep your wits and all your luck about.